Have you ever wondered, what is a human consciousness? What is this field that is all around us and inside of us, and it is dictating the way that we live? Let us find out together. Welcome back, beautiful people, and infinite love to all of you. So what is this human consciousness? We have all heard about it, and sometimes we observe it like it is a part of something else and not part of us. So today we will inquire what that really is, how it affects our lives, and where does it end and where does it start. So to inquire into all of this, we have to have an open mind to observe, free from our own thoughts. We have to develop the skill of observation, so you are not accepting what I'm saying or discarding, but we are actually together, as two friends do, observe that what we are talking about. So without further ado, let's ask this question: what is human consciousness? To find out what that is, we have to look the whole human mankind and one specific person. When you observe the whole human mankind, you can see that all of the humans have same problems. When you take a look your own little problems, and when you are so invested in them, they are very important and they matter to you. But when you step back a little and observe other human beings, you will see that they all have this in common. We all have same strugglings, and all of these small problems are actually for the entire human mankind. What this means, that all of us think same, and this is because we all have this human brain. Someone has it a little bit more intelligent, and someone has it a little bit less intelligent, but it is the same brain. The next thing that ties us all together is product of this brain, and the product of this brain is a thought. This thought is collected and created from the experience and memory that this brain has stored, and it is common for all human mankind. Throughout the generations, thousands and thousands, millions of years, we have, as human beings, developed our thought, and we have also stored our memory in our genes. But when we observe this human consciousness, we are actually observing the thought. So thought has created everything that we know and see, all of these beautiful buildings, all of this mess around us, wars, everything has been created by a human thought. And this thought has become culture, religion, and all of this is preventing us from going beyond these problems. When individual is born, this little baby has some memory inside of the genes. But as soon as it starts to grow and develop, it collects information from her parents, from the surrounding. It observes and also stores this memory as a means to survive. But in doing that, it also creates human consciousness. And this human consciousness is then creating new ones. So in 20 or 30 years, this baby will have its own babies, and it will imprint them with the same problems. So when you start observing, you will see that the human consciousness is actually human thought. And this thought has created these individuals. It has created the culture, religion, nationalities, and all of this ties together as a programming for the individual person. When all of this is downloaded from the human consciousness on a young human baby, and when it's grown to a full potential, it's not individual anymore, because it has programs, it has collected everything from this human consciousness. So the question that follows is, can you step out of the human consciousness? And why would you want to step out of this human consciousness? If you observe the world around you, is it a happy world? We are asking and looking for the facts, not what we want it to be. When you see all the problems of this world, the damage that we are doing to this planet, is it a good human consciousness? When you see this, you have to start observing yourself. And you will see in this observation for yourself that you are also responsible for this world. You are living in this world. You have a relationship with everyone on this world. And you are influencing everyone on this world. So for you to step out of this human consciousness and go in the another direction, you have to start observing yourself to find out when you act and why you act. Because most of the time we are unaware the programs that run inside of our head. And these programs are matrix inside of our head. The people think that the matrix is something outside, that the world is illusion, but actually the illusion is inside of us. Collected knowledge, thought, and culture and programming is the matrix that binds us together in this human consciousness. And it doesn't allow you to grow, to let it go, to observe and go beyond the borders of human consciousness. So when you start stepping out of human consciousness, you are seeing the world for what it is, not what you want it to be or don't want it to be, but actually as it is. That is why it is very important for every human being to see its own responsibility for this world, and also to see that the change has to start with you, with me. Every person has to observe itself in relationship with other human beings, and without commenting, without our own wanting, just to see what it is, why you act as you act. In doing so, just seeing will change you. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to comment. You don't have to say, I was bad because I done that. It is already done. You cannot undo it. But what you can see is that never happens again. So please, start doing this in your life. Develop the skill of observation. Give attention to your life. Thank you for inquiring with me in this video. And until next video, infinite love.